Alrighty, it's a new day. We'll see how long my voice can hold out. I am on my phone. I go to patterncollections.com. I go to the home screen. I scroll down to pattern focus. This is where I get my patterns. I'm going to do this on every video because I get an awful lot of questions about what app am I using. I'm not using an app. I'm just using the website, going to patterncollections.com. Then I just scroll down to today's pattern. Let's see, today's pattern is this one, March 30th. Come on. Okay, it's called Rainboy. And I'm going to zoom in. Here's it's a grid pattern. It's by Galen Miller. So inside the grid, we're going to do a rice shape, which is easy. We do that a lot, right? This rice shape. But then in here, on one side, we're going to do one little kind of curve with a blob on it. Best I can describe it. Curve with a blob. Okay. And then you're going to turn your tile and do that same thing so that they end up like that, right? Then we're going to make these bits. So we're going to come in from the corner. We're going to come kind of parallel here and then make these kind of curvy lines like that. Oops. I zoomed back out. Somehow I touched something. Okay, so then it shows you coloring this, filling this in, and making like lines here. So it kind of look like little paintbrushes or something. And then it shows all of these lines here. I'm not sure I really want to do those. I don't know yet. So that's what it looks like when you're finished, is that, like that. I'm not 100% sure that that is what I want to do. So what I'm going to do, I want to put it in this string number 26 if I can. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some squares where these circles are. And just going to use this pencil to give me a general idea of where those squares might be. So I'm going to use, because since this is a grid, I'm going to go ahead and put them like that. I might even overlap this one, make it bigger and actually overlap it, I think, with these other two. So I'm going to make this one bigger. So it's like touching like that. And then this one, I'm going to go ahead and overlap that like that. Okay. And I'm doing this so that I can kind of still be using this string, but in squares. Okay. Then I'm going to draw which one do I want on top? Do I want that one on top? Or do I want that one on top? I think I want that one on top. So I'm going to draw grid like that. The wind is just really blowing out there. I don't know if you can hear it. It is loud. Okay. Okay, that'll do. And then I'm going to erase all those extra lines that I don't need. Pardon me. Take another sip of water. Okay. So, we want a rice shape. Going around this way. Okay, and I'm going to do that in all of them, I think, to start with. Remember to make sure you're always turning your tile to make it most comfortable for you to draw. Okay, like that. And then, let me zoom in here. Then there, on this side, there's a curve with a little round bump, like that. See that? There's a curve with a bump. Fill that bump in. Curve, bump, and curve with a bump. That's that step. These are automatically going to have different different scale because they're different sizes. So that's good. One of them I'll probably do exactly the way the step out shows, and the other two I'll do slightly different, just because. Okay, next step. From the corner in, we put some parallel lines. And those you won't really see part of that one. I know there's that other shape too, but I'm going to do them all these first. Okay, and then there's this other shape, this sort of paintbrush-like shape. Like that. Okay, and then you're supposed to color in this part and put some lines there, like that. Okay, so far so good. Go ahead and do the coloring in part on all of these. I think these, when they get smaller, are gonna not want so many lines in them. Seems like that's a lot of lines. And I think in this little one, I'm gonna put a dot here instead of all those stripes. That one I'm just going to do 2. Like that. Okay, now, next step. They're diagonal going toward this way. And then toward this way, like a V. Okay. Notice I keep turning my tile so that it's the most comfortable for me. Because going this way is more comfortable than going this way or that way. So I turn it so that I can go this way. Okay. And then in here, you're going kind of curvy. Toward the middle. Like that. Like that. Okay, that's this pattern. That's the way it shows it. Completely done. Like that. I think on this one, I'm not going to do those diagonals. I'm going to do these curves still, but not the diagonals. Looks like an umbrella. There we go. Okay. Similar, but different. This one, I think maybe I'll just do the diagonals and not those curves. Right? Like that. There. So those are done. Similar, but different. All using the same step out. I like that. I think I want it to live. Actually, I think I want it to live. I'm going to do it like this. Okay, there's Rainboy on string number 26. We're going to give that a little bit of a shading. Another drink of water so that I don't sound as much like a frog, although I think frogging is just going to happen. Just going to happen. I don't have a choice. How do I want to shade this? This one I want to shade it like this. this one, I think I'll shade here. That'll look different. This one, a shade. On the cross, like that. Okay. Getting out of frame, probably. Maybe that's why it's called Rainboy. They look like umbrellas. Huh. Just thought of that. Okay. There we go. Done in 3 different ways. Slightly different. All perfectly acceptable. You know, make it your own. Do whatever you feel led to do. If you don't like it, do something else. You know, whatever. There is no Zentangle police. It's your drawing. It's your art. You do however you feel led to do. Go out and have a really great day. I will see you tomorrow. Go out and be a blessing to somebody else today. I will do my best to do that. I don't know if anybody's going to be able to hear me, but I will do my best. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.